The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 205 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Silver Gray Lounge Edition, Limited Edition back, Jetsetters playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the silver, grayish Lounge Edition Jetsetters playing cards, still fully sealed. So we're gonna just find the tab here, and then rip off this cellophane. And now that the cellophane is off here, and we have, once again, the grayish silver, kind of like, I guess, gray, Jetsetters Lounge Edition playing cards. And there's like a matte, it's kind of like a, more of a matte finish tuck box, with the white part of the tuck box is more of a matte. And you got like a gloss, kind of like finish for like those like the spades and the airplanes. There's like a gloss, a more glossy finish, and it's slightly like textured. You can slightly like feel a little bit of texture. And then you got like the matte. I think it's like a more of a matte or a satin gray for the back. Then you got the silver like foiling there for the big spade with the airplane. You got Lounge Edition, limited back. And on the side it says Jetsetters playing cards with that spade and airplane logo. The other side says Jetsetters playing cards once again, still on that silver foiling. On the bottom, you got a bunch of information. It's kind of hard to see, but if I put it this way, produced and distributed by Jetsetters Playing Cards. Then these are printed in Taiwan by the Expert Playing Card Company in New York. And then it says Lounge Edition, limited back, Jetway Silver. So it is a silver colorway. Okay. And then concept by Paul. And then on the back, you got a sneak peek of that back design. And then for the seal, as you can see, there, it's a stamp style seal with that same airplane in the spade there in a grayish color, and then you got a dark gray behind that. And then at the bottom you got a numbered. These are numbered. They're 1 of 1,000, and I got number 764 of 1,000. And these are the exclusive lounge access. And then on the top it says poker size, classic finish. And then now if I crack open the seal, I just gotta go get my card opener. Now I got my card opener back. We can crack the seal for the first time. Crack these limited edition cards. Or limited number, I guess. And now that the seal is cracked, we can get these right open. And then on the inner tuck flap, you got a slightly like larger tuck flap there. And then you got that same silver spade with the airplane. And then it says welcome to first class. And on the inner tuck flaps, it's just a curved design. Got kind of a quarter circle there. Nothing too crazy going on. If we take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box, it is just plain white. Nothing too crazy going on inside of there. And now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with that back design. And here we have a mirrored back design. I'm pretty sure it looks mirrored to me. I'm just gonna say mirrored back design. And then you got that kind of like spade with the airplane and airplanes design for the back. And then you got the big spade there, the big silver foiled spade with the airplane on the inside on either side. And you got a little, and then you got the grayish, and then you got the silver background with that, the metallic silver, like, foiling little border around it. And then you got the standard white border around that. It's a mirrored back design. So you can flip the cards over, and it's the same design in both directions. And these are made in Taiwan, so they have a different stock and finish to them. And then for the cards you get with the deck, here we have the first Joker. And it looks like a want an airplane ticket, or a ticket that you'd have for the airport or airplane, and it says Joker Joker there in the corner, and then it says, and then it even has like the information, like it says Bradley International Airport to Hong Kong International Airport, seat 3A, group 1, and then you got from, where it's from, and 2, and the date. So it says 2021, so these cards might be from 2021. I'm not entirely sure. And then the next card, we'll get straight on to the custom Ace of Spades, which has the big spade there once again, just in the black colorway instead of the silver, with the airplane in the middle. And that's a Jetsetter playing cards, luxury brand, and quality decks. And since there's like that spade on the back, you can feel it, and you can kind of see it through the card, like the stamp. It's like almost pressed through the card there. You might feel that on all the cards. And the rest of the spades, I guess are just standard. They're just standard, like spades there. So nothing too crazy going on. Then we get to the court cards, Jack, Queen, and King of spades, and they're the standard court cards. They're just in a black and silver colorway, and that is a silver metallic ink. And then the diamonds, I guess the diamonds might be slightly custom, and then a darker red colorway, so they could be slightly custom. Yeah, because they kind of look slightly like custom there. They don't look like, these look similar to like the standard ones, like the spades look pretty standard, but the diamonds look slightly like, they could be standard, but they look slightly off from a standard one, and they got that dark red color once again. And then you got the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts, diamonds, and they're in like a gold and red colorway instead of like the silver for the spades and the clubs. But they're still standard court cards. They're just in that red and kind of gold colorway. And it might be a little bit of gold metallic ink. You got a little bit of a shine there. And then you got the Jack, Queen, King of clubs, and they're in that silver and black colorway once again with that metallic silver ink. And then you got the standard clubs. And then you got the bigger club for the ace of clubs there. Then you got the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts, standard court cards once again, just in that gold and red colorway. The rest of the hearts are standard hearts. So the diamonds must have been standard diamonds. They just look slightly different. But then you got the standard hearts just in that dark red colorway. Then you got the big heart there once again. And the last card in the deck is the other Joker. And it's a Joker Joker there once again, and it's pretty much the exact same as the other Joker. So now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And these will definitely handle slightly different than like your regular United States Blanket Company deck and bicycle deck. So first we'll start with the springs. And I gotta say right off the bat, straight out of the box, these are really stiff and hard to spring. So if you're not used to springing cards a lot, then it might be a little bit hard. You definitely got to break these in, get any flexibility out of these. Like I'm like squeezing as hard as I can almost, so I can even spring these. But for the springs I am getting, they feel pretty smooth. And the cards are definitely slick and slippery. So just take notice, straight out of the box, really stiff, but they're still pretty smooth for the springs. Now on to the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly. You can see most of the pips and numbers. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. Now on to the Pharaoh. As you can see, I kind of had to slightly slide and push the cards together to get them to faro and interlock and weave. But they interlock and weave pretty nice, not flawlessly or anything, because there is a little bit of a gap there in the middle. But now time for a giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse faro. And they interlock the weave okay. Like, I mean, like super smoothly, like when they interlock the weave, but I just miscut the pack so they're not evenly. But now time for a giant fan of the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. If you're really used to like United States Blanket Company, like air cushion finish kind of feel and finish to the cards, then you're definitely going to notice a difference when shuffling these. But if you don't really like know the difference, then you wouldn't really notice. But you can definitely tell definitely feel the difference. At least I can, because I handle cards a lot, so I know like the difference. But they still like handle perfectly fine, and they're still nice and smooth. So the riffle shuffles, bridge shuffles, are nice and smooth there, and they work pretty much all the time. Now time for a few packet cuts. I gotta say, these handle really nice for packet cuts. So if you want a deck that can do like cardistry or packet cuts, this feels really nice. And they don't really want to slide out of your hand like almost at all. But they still could, because they're cards and anything could happen. But the packet cuts are like fantastic. Now time for the one-handed cut or Charlotte cut. Now for the spring. And no, not the spring, the dribble. It's the dribble. And so far these have a really nice dribble, because I like when it comes to dribbles, I like thicker cards. Just because you have a little bit more control, and they don't slide out of your hand as easy. Except for that, when the cards are slippery, they will tend to slide out of your hands. Oh, now back to the dribbles. I gotta be really careful though with these dribbles, because the cards want to slide out of my hands when I do the dribbles with these cards. They feel a little bit more controllable when they're upside down. They don't want to slide out of my hands like too much when they're upside down. It might be the way they're cut too. But the dribbles feel nice and smooth. They still have a little bit of like flexible to it, but they're nice and stiff. Like a nice stiffer dribble. Once I stop dropping cards, you can go straight on to the spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, overall, this deck has really surprised me. I really like the design. Like, this is my, like, first Jetsetter's deck. So, it's not like a standard Jetsetter's deck. It's like the Lounge Edition. It's like a more fancier edition of the cards. But for my first Jetsetter's deck, I gotta say, I like that design that they have. Nice colorway with the nice shiny silver there. Overall, the design's nice, even with having standard faces, because I'm really used to and I like the standard faces. So you don't always need custom faces. You just need a custom back design, and I'll be satisfied. But then you got like the diamonds and the hearts are just like pretty standard colors. But then you got the clubs and the spades, which are the silver cork cards, which is unique with that metallic ink. So overall, pretty nice design. Overall, I like the design. And then for the handling, as you just saw, they handle pretty fantastic. I found no issues other than for some people the cards might be a little bit too thick, but you gotta break them in a little bit, and they could get a little bit more like thinner, like more flexibility to it. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 205 of your daily deck review. This has been the Silver Lounge Edition Jetsetters playing cards from Jetsetters playing cards. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.